Welcome back, everyone. Today's war is against TCN, so it's a pretty stressful war because it'd be really big if you win this one. This first fight, I don't know why I forgot to cord the nodes, but it's 13 Spider-Ham, which is the Masochism one, and Path 1, or Section 1, Path 1. This is the second fight. So, I've taken this before with OR because TCN were hooligans and did not ban him. So I'm just gonna run through their minis because I can. And they placed a Korg boss too, which means I get to take another boss, which is always very nice. So this fight, it's node 20. We thought about taking this by Titania, but we thought, he has a squishy health pool. I'll just use Omega Red. And I do end up getting smacked here because I went for, I think I accidentally intercepted him. And he went, yep, right there. Then he went invisible because he's weird. And then the fight becomes normal again. I'm just slow playing it and gonna beat special 1. As long as you don't push me to special 2, there's really no risk in this fight. I think I missed the dex here. Yep. Oh, lovely. It's wonderful. But he goes down because he has negative health. Here, I don't remember what I was doing. I think it just zoned out again. But I'm just moving up. Go up to the wall because someone else is going to take this. I've taken that fight before with Omega Red and it is not fun. Don't recommend. Anyway, here I'm checking score. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, and then I forget I'm recording, and then I turn off the recording. Pretty sure that's the event that follows this awkward staring at the map phase. Any day now, I'll eventually realize that, geez, how long did I sit here? I'm just watching him take the fight? Oh my goodness. Anyway, next fight, I'm using Nimrod, my rank 3 unduped Nimrod, who I barely used because I just recently got Nimrod. So this was a questionable Sauron fight by me, even though I have arguably the best counter in the game. I just know SB2 Nimrod, normally they die. So that was the goal going into this, other than switching my mode to get rid of his prowess. The hooligan decided to go unblockable because he's weird, and then he smacked me because he has a thing against Nimrod or something. I don't know why. I've finally decided I'm not going to die to a Sauron Nimrod. I would never recover emotionally. So building up to special 2, and since he's unduped, rank 3, it does like okay damage. So this is a beefy Sauron, it's rank 4, because TCN are all blubbery boys. Because they have every rank 4 and a lot of rank 5s. But after I think another special 2, they'll go down again. Which is nice, but I definitely need to get mine and not duped because in rank 4 it's sort of done by 8 years ago. Anyway, after that fight we're back to playing a decent champ again. I took off suicides for this because I don't want to have to break another actual counter for a void. So the whole goal of this is just to block everything. Just one tap them. Void's not tactic or anything, so it's kind of just a basic void. It's just a void. As long as I manage my hits, I'm just playing a bit slow. I'm just locking in my spores. There I dex because I had neutralize on, so there we go. Just managing my hits still. And blocking special 1, I probably could dex him with the neutralize up. Here, I'm just saving for special 3. Because after this, I'm going going to then 5-hit combo into the block, throw a special 3, and then hopefully end on a full yellow bar or close to it. Which I do end up doing, because OR is just too good. And he kills him. So that fight was pretty easy. Next fight was arguably even easier. I made sure to turn on suicides back on again. And then I sort of lower boosted for this fight because it was going to be hours before I had to take the other 2 minis and the boss. And I didn't want to have to spend another 30 when this fight is stupid easy. Because it's normally a bit harder without the tactic, but with the tactic, regen never happens. He never goes unblockable. He's just a crit resistance, beefy Man-Thing. All the abilities that make Man-Thing annoying just never happen, besides MD, I guess. So it's a pretty fast fight. I think I was using 20, 10, 15 here. And he's still just melting. There was zero problems with that fight. And I finished with SP1. The next fight, I was significantly more worried about. Like, this was probably I was the most nervous about any fight I've been in a while, because this is a rank 5 Fury on Hazard Shift, and I had not taken him here before. So it just seemed like a very scary fight, especially with Korg. So I'm boosting to the absolute max possible. You know, it's bad when I'm throwing on mutant attack special special boost, because I wanted every little bit of attack possible for this. Probably should have bought those the ones I think in the 6-hour Fury boost. It's like 25% or something insane. But this fight ended up going a lot better than I thought it would. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. This is a rank 5, so I think this is even harder than the boss, honestly. Here I'm just going to be hitting into this block to keep some distance till the poison phase. I'm one-tapping in here and then I'll lock in some spores, just so I have them. And I'm going to go somewhat, hit him a bunch in the poison phase, just to get him above special 2. And here I am going to end up hitting him during the incinerate phase to lock in spores. The incinerate realistically doesn't do a lot of damage, and unlike Korg with this fight, Nick Fury doesn't have that damage cap on the rock field or rock stacks. So he goes down a lot faster in his first phase than he does Korg. So both fights take about the same amount of time, even with Fury's second life, just because Fury doesn't have very high physical resistance. So here I'm just trying to be careful of his second phase, which always seems to hit me, but the bleed ended up actually benefiting me. So I'm assuming this is guys running deep wounds. So I end up getting some healing back, and I still have 2 invols left. Here I'm being cautious of his special 2, and I'm not going to dex into his block when he has a special, because he's caught me a couple times where he'll just throw the special 2 as I'm dashing in, and then it just immediately kills me. But because of the Fate Seal from the tactic, I got rid of his Fury, and he goes down. So that was really nice to not... It didn't feel like a really bad fight. So I get another boss this war, because Mega Red is definitely the best option for the Korg here. Just Korg in general, in this tactic, he's really good for. So the whole fight of this fight will just be 5-hit combo, and heavy punishing his special 2. Sometimes heavy, if it allows it. It's not as consistent though, but I still end up doing it because I guess I have invul for this, so if I take a couple hits, it's fine. I'd rather have a chance of blocking his spores again. Here, he just decides to block my special 2, which is very nice. Lovely Korg. The Korg is super easy here. I don't know why they place any other boss. I think is harder unless they banned Omega. It just seems kind of a bad placement. I think other BGs were using Diablo for this guy, which Diablo works, but he isn't nearly as fast. This guy goes down a minute 30, I think. Class advantage, just hit him the entire fight. Super easy. Now finish with the special 1 and get back to it. I finished at above 90% and a minute 30. So that was the end of my war. Fortunately, we did end up losing this war. We did not play as well as we could have, but overall, it still wasn't a terrible war. Anyway, see ya. Bye.